Good morning, Davis Month, and I'm Chief Master Sergeant James Latta, your wing command chief. I'm coming to you from a slightly different location this morning. I made my way over to the med group this morning, over to the Honey Badgers lair, and I decided to hang out this morning with Colonel Parsons, the med group commander, and Chief Hale, the superintendent over here. I figured that there was probably one organization on the base that was getting the most questions, and it was probably the med group. So I wanted to come over and hang out with these guys this morning. Thanks for letting me come in. And I want to ask you guys some of the questions that Colonel Drowley and I have been getting from around the wing. So probably first and foremost, what's most important to me right now is our airmen and their families. So Colonel, I'll start with how's your team doing?
Well, first of all, thanks, Chief, for coming over, and thanks for checking on the Honey Badgers. You know, we're incredibly busy right now. Obviously, we're on the front lines of this effort, as well as our medical brethren across the entire nation and country. But morale is incredibly high. This is what we train for. This is what we've honed our skills for, and now we're implementing them to our full stability. And ultimately, we take care of the human weapon system. And in the words of Chief Goldfein and Chief Master Sergeant Air Force Wright, the success of our Air Force is based on the backs of our airmen, and we're the folks who take care of those airmen. We're so proud that you have trusted us with your care. We're excited to continue doing it, and we look forward to protecting the base, safeguarding our airmen and their families, and morale is high. We're ready to go, Chief.
Awesome. Thanks, sir. So, Chief Hale, I know over the course of the last 2 to 3 weeks, you guys have had to shift some of your effort, move some of your folks around in order to combat the virus. Would you talk a little bit about what services are available and who they're available to?
Right. So currently, with the medics being on the front line to kill the virus, we are shifting a lot of our primary assets to acute care. We are seeing all impaneled patients. We have shifted some of our routine care to telephone interview and also TCON to make sure we're able to utilize all of our medics to take care of our team members.
All right, and Colonel Parsons, probably the biggest question that's been asked, not just here at Davis-Monthan, not just in the United States, but around the world, is why can't everyone get tested when they want to get tested?
Sure, and that's a great question, Chief. And so ultimately, the bottom line answer is, unfortunately, there's a national shortage of the tests, and that's in military facilities as well as civilian facilities all across the country. And so recently, as of last week, we know that Davis-Monthan, we did gain some organic ability to test, and we follow the local guidelines. We're in lockstep with Pima County, all of the local hospitals, and we follow the new CDC guidelines on who those tests are allocated to and when we process them. We've partnered and established a great relationship with the U.S. Air Force Laboratory at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, so we can collect those samples, send them to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, and get the results within a few days. And right now, we're having a great relationship with them. We understand that it's a concern, and we appreciate everyone's patience as we work through this national shortage. But rest assured, our COVID-19 hotline and cell are performing wonderfully, and if you meet all the criteria, we are testing. We are not holding back if you meet those criteria. So thank you.
All right. And so Davis-Monthan is always trying to be on the leading edge of things, and I heard that we're doing some pretty cool stuff over at the pharmacy. I heard something about a drive-up pharmacy at the BX, Chief.
Yes, Chief. So starting Monday, thanks to our pharmacy team, they've worked really diligently to come up with a plan to minimize exposure and to utilize social distancing. So starting on Monday, those members that call in for their refills, they'll be given a time to pick up their medication, and it will be ran out to their vehicle in the parking lot out at the BX. Also, for those that need to drop off a prescription, we will have greeters at the front door that'll take your information, again, give you a time to come back, and we will run it out to your car. This is all in an effort to minimize exposure, keep our patients safe, and keep our staff safe.
Awesome. So overnight we had a question. There's a bit of concern about the number of positive cases on base and how the base communicates those to the population. Due to OPSEC issues that you've heard from Colonel Drowley over the last few days, we're no longer reporting the number of positives that we have on the base. However, I will tell you that the Med Group has done a fantastic job with their COVID-19 hotline. That is our main tracking mechanism, and our Honey Badgers over here are giving out sound and solid advice to all of our patients that do come up positive, and they're doing everything they can to protect those members and the population as a whole. Colonel Parsons, I want to thank you and Chief for coming out this morning. I know that you and Colonel Drowley together have got the second most likes of all the videos. You are trailing Colonel Kennerson and I, but
it's not over yet, sir.
It's not over yet. Okay,
it's not over.
All right, fair. But I do have a bit of a prepared statement because we have been in this likes war for the last 2 weeks or so, and we've had a lot of fun with the videos. But unfortunately, last night Colonel Drowley and I sat down and we had a conversation, and I figured it'd probably be better if I just kind of read this a little bit. So, based on some negative feedback from senior leadership, this will be my final solo video. There's been some concern with the jabs that I've taken at some of our senior officers. In an effort to connect with airmen, I have unfairly taken some shots at Colonel Hogan, not wanting him to be the wing commander. I flooded Colonel Kennerson's email box yesterday to the point where he couldn't work, and I've accused the wing commander of cheating for likes. We're going to continue doing joint videos together, Colonel Drowley and I hope that we can continue to connect through these more serious forums. So at this point, I'm going to forfeit my roll of toilet paper, and I'm going to concede the lights contest to Colonel Drowley. But one final send-off from me. I'll ask you guys to take care of yourselves. Go wash your hands, rescue in. April Fools, guys. There's no way that I'm going to let the guy with the hair, with the flight suit, and the cockpit footage beat me at videos. Give me my toilet paper back. So, I'm still in this, and I'm in it to win it. To show you, I'm going to bring you another shout out from another friend of Tucson and Davis-Monthan. And Chief Hale, I kind of saved this one up for you. I know that you're a country music fan. So I've got a guy who's going to give us a shout out here in just a minute. He's performed with the likes of John Rich, Martina McBride, Jason Aldean, and Tim McGraw. He can't say my name, but that's okay because this guy walks in the room passing out $100 bills. Airmen out there, I hope that you stay tuned, listen in for a shout out from Big Kenny from Big and Rich. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, take care of one another, go wash your hands, rescue and attack.
Hello, brothers and sisters, to all my friends at the Davis-Monthan Air Force Base. This is Big Kenny of Big and Rich here saying thank you, thank you, thank you for your service. One other thing, always like Chief Litter's videos. Yeah, rescue and attack. People first, mission always. Love you guys big time. Peace out.